Hello, welcome. This is Mathematics Tips and Tricks with Abby. In this mathematics, we are going to be looking at algebraic processes. So let's get started. In these algebraic processes, we are going to be looking at quadratic equations. And we are going to be solving two equations for you to understand quadratic equations. This is the number one question. Solve 6z equals 5z squared. To solve this, all we just need to do is to divide both sides by z. So we have 6z over z, 5z squared over z. So this goes, leaving 6. This z go, and one of these z also goes. So we have 5z. And this is also the same thing as 5z equals 6. So z equals 6 over 5. Which we can also say 1 over 5. So let's go to the next question. Solve q squared minus 11q plus 24. To solve this, we have to understand that each of these ones has a coefficient. And the coefficient of this is positive 1. The coefficient of this q is minus 11. The coefficient of this last one is plus 24. It has no variable, but this other one has variable of q. For us to get the coefficient we need to use to find the solution to this quadratic equation, this should be equals 0. We actually need to look for the coefficient of the first number, which is plus 1 here, and the one with unknown value, which is plus 24. So 1 multiplied by 24 gives us 24. And don't forget, this is positive. So we now have to look for the multiples of 24, which the addition of which will give us minus 11. As this is positive, we can only multiply positive and positive to give us positive, or negative and negative to give us positive. So the multiples of this 24 must be in two negatives, and it must give us minus 11. The addition of it must give us minus 11. So let's proceed. We can say minus 24 times minus 1 will give us plus 24. And the addition of it, let me write up here, addition of these two multiple gives us minus 24 minus 1 minus 25. And the next one we can say 12 times 2 also give us 24. And don't forget, it will always have negative. So 12 times 12 gives us plus 24. The addition of these gives us minus 12 plus minus 2, which is minus 14. Then we'll still have 8. 8 can go in 24 about 3 times. So let's say minus 8 times minus 3 gives us plus 24. And when we add the multiples together, we have minus 11. So this is what we actually wanted, and this is what we'll use in this equation. So to proceed with this equation, let's write it out. Q squared minus 11q plus 24 equals 0. So our q squared minus 8q, don't forget we are replacing with these two, minus 8q and minus 3q plus 24 gives us 0. You can say q is common in this. That's this 2, taking this 2 now. Q is common here. You can have another q remaining. And when you remove a q from this, you have 8 left. If you remove minus 3 from this, you are left with q. And when you want to say how many times is minus 3 going in plus 24, it has to be minus 8. Why is this so? You might want to ask. Let me write this so that it doesn't create confusion. When you say minus 3 times minus 8, it gives you plus 24. And when you say minus 3 times q, it gives you this minus 3q. I hope you understand that. And this equals 0. So we have two common factors here. Q minus 8 is constant here, and it's also here. So we'll bring out the common one, q minus 8. And here we have q, and we have minus 3. So q minus 3 equals 0. And don't forget your quadratic equation. It says a times b equals 0 means a equals 0 or b is equals to 0. So we can now say q minus 8 equals 0 or q minus 3 equals 0. If we add 8 to both sides here, we have q minus 8 plus 8 equals to 0 plus 8, and that gives us q. This goes to 0, minus 8 plus 8 goes to 0, and 0 plus 8 is 8. Or q minus 3, we can add 3 to this side to neutralize it, and we add 3 to the other side too. So minus 3 plus 3 gives us 0, so q equals 0 plus 3. And we can actually verify if this is correct. Let's go to the next page. We can say our equation is q squared minus 11q plus 24 equals 0. And we earlier got our q to be equals to 8 or 3. So let's back test this and let's see. Wherever we see q, let's substitute with 8. And this is 8 squared minus 11 multiplied by 8 plus 24 equals 0. 8 squared means 64, and 11 times 8 means 88 plus 24 equals 0. So 64 minus 88 gives you minus 24 plus 24, and this, when you have 24 and you are taking, and somebody is taking 24 from you, it comes to 0. Let's test the 3 also and see. When q squared minus 11q plus 24 equals to 0, let's see what value it gives us when q is 3. So we have 3 squared minus 11 into bracket 3 plus 24 equals 0. So this gives us 9 minus 33 plus 24 equals 0. 9 minus 33 gives us minus 24 plus 24. That's when I'm solving this 0. And you can see minus 24 plus 24 actually is 0. So that means 0 is 0, and also in this case 0 is 0. So that means this equation is correct, and our q could either have two values, which could be 8, or q could be equals to 3.